Hi friends, Sam here with Happily Hooked. So today we're going to learn how to do the bean stitch. I'm so excited about this one. It gives so much texture and it's so pretty without eating up a ton of your yarn. So let's get started on it.
And make sure you guys do click on the like, subscribe, and the bell if you're on YouTube to make sure you get notifications.
Alright, so like I said, today we're going to learn how to do the bean stitch. So down here you can see the puff stitch, and it's very similar to that, but there is a couple differences. We are using Bernat Softy Baby Cotton, and then I've got a 5mm hook. So for this, all you're going to do is chain an even number of stitches. It doesn't matter if you chain 10 or if you chain 100. It just has to be an even number. And then what you'll do is in the first stitch, you'll single crochet, and then you will, what you'll normally do is you'll single crochet, skip a stitch, and then do a bean stitch. So a bean stitch is really easy. You go into the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over into the stitch, do it again, and then the third time. So you'll have 6 loops on your hook. You'll yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and close the stitch. So your starting row, you would single crochet in the first stitch, chain 1, skip 1, and then single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1, and continue that to the end, and you'd land on a single crochet. To do your bean stitch, to do the second row, you'll single crochet in the first, and then we'll take this out. So you single crochet in the first stitch, and then there's a little hole. You can see them in each stitch, and you'll go into that hole. So you'll go into your stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over, in and pull up a loop, and you'll do that till you have 6 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 6, and then yarn over and close that bean. And then you're going to go into your next stitch. So in, yarn over, pull through, and then close off that bean. And you just repeat that all the way across. And I got my hair in there, like I always do. And then you can see this hole here. That's where we're going into. And then you'll still single crochet. Even though you close off that stitch, you'll still single crochet in the last stitch. And that's how it does this back and forth pattern. So this pattern does go on both sides, so it is reversible. So single crochet in the first, and start your bean stitch in that little gap there. And you want to make sure you're going into the gap and not into this part. So you want to go in to the gap between the stitch and not the space that we made. So you go into that gap, and that's what'll connect those stitches together to make them go back and forth to create that texture. But yeah, so that is how you do the bean stitch. Like I said, it's very similar to a puff stitch, but you just go into a different spot on the stitch to connect them together, so that way they create this back and forth pattern like that. So if you have any questions, just let me know, and I hope you guys like this stitch tutorial. If you have any stitches that you want me to review, just make sure you leave those in the comments below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!